Oh, it says, like most, the overwhelming majority are one so-called extra. Some are in two so-called extra. So to say 3 is ridiculous. The bedroom tax has been brought in by the government. That is their choice. Your choice is to evict people instead of redesignating the homes as Kirby Housing Trust have done with 5%.
They've only done it in a small number.
With 5%.
Yeah.
600.
566 out of 14,200, I think. And they've done it on particular schemes where they can't let them now. So what they've decided to do is redesignate them down from 2s to 1s.
So why do you do it?
We're doing it in those circumstances where we've said.
Why don't you do it at all?
We can't do it in the more. As
Well,
I said before.
There's no legal definition of a bedroom. You can do what you like.
Well, it assumes that the only people we're dealing with are people in these circumstances. The fact remains, if we did what you said, the whole of the notion of a waiting list goes out of the window. Because all the people who are waiting for 3-bedroom houses, which we've got a lot of, would suddenly be told, well, they're not 3 bedrooms anymore, they're only 2 beds. Where the hell do we put them?
It doesn't confirm that actually is what you call it, does it? That's just ridiculous. Imagine that windows and houses
out on square.
So all you're talking about is it's some kind of device to get around the legislation.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but the legislation...
Which is what the housing associations are doing.
Well, no, they're not.
Only in small areas.
And we will do it in where we can do it, we will do it. But
you can do it.
The housing benefit legislation looks like this.
No.
What we can't do is
The issue is very clear. If we've got say all those 2,200 were under occupying 3-bedroom houses, you want us to say, all right, let's call them 2 beds. Then so the possibly to cost the housing stock. So if, say, we've got one street of 3-bedroom houses, and we say we're going to redesignate those for the people that are claiming housing benefit, then we have to do the entire street and redesignate that. Now, basically what that amounts to is we think somewhere between 7,000 and 8,000 homes from our 12,000 stock. That puts a massive hole in the business plan. It doesn't work anymore.
Well, I'm sorry, you're going to have to cut back a bit, mate. Some people are going to be on the street. Yeah. How can you, on 6 figures, moan about a tiny hole in your business plan? These are people on the street who will die.
That's what funds the services we give to people. You know, we've spent about £20,000 a home doing the investment programme in houses, £55,000 a home on the high-rise blocks. All of that has to be paid for, and ongoing repairs, maintenance, and all the other services. It has to be paid for. Now, obviously, the banks expect us to pay that back. So if we don't pay it back, then
we'll have to do it next year.
Well, they close us down, and what happens? Some other national organisation will come in and step in and take over all.
That's what it's about. Prefer a 3-bedroom house at a rent of £100. You redesignate that 3-bedroom house as 2 bedrooms plus a box room, and the rent is still £100. Yeah. Where's the hole in the problem? No. Where's the hole in the business?
There's a rent formula. As I said before, there's a government formula. 2-bedroom homes have less rent than 3 beds. So if it's a 3-bedroom now, you'd have to take off the allowance which is put onto the extra room. So it would reduce it roughly by about £10 a week.
Well, what you do the new planning said, if you've done that, if you reduce it down to a 2-bedroom, you can new planning fees and then increase the rent anyway, like if you want to take
It's illegal.
I applied for one of your flats, Willow Partnership Home flat. It was a 1-bedroom. And it was £100 and something. So how to work that out for my
bank? No, it's got to be a sheltered housing scheme.
I actually looked into the councillors, and they are about £20 or £30. It was on the year. There was lots to go.
Were they DLA or they were just ordinary?
It was just it was a flat on.
Because I actually told the councillors one particular week I looked at Wilcox and the average rent now for a 1-bedroom is about £130. Not Wilcoxshire House.
Oh, right,
I'm looking at Riverside and Lancashire.
That includes, for example, not ours, but other people's homes for frail elderly people where there's a massive, where people are getting care in the home.
So how much do your 1-bedrooms go for?
Less than £7.
Less than 70.
Thatcher's dead.
Wow.
It's going to take Thatcher's dead.
So this lady wants to make a point.
It's alright, I'll find it on Facebook. You'll find it on Facebook.
Around 500 actually want to move. Can you not concentrate on the 500 that want to actually move whilst sorting out everyone else's, because you're saying that everybody should have had a visit and you're in the process of doing it, but surely before bringing it all out, all these visits and things should have been done, and then that would have stopped all this, and would have stopped everybody worrying. And
we've been visiting for about the last, 10 months or so.
Everybody got contact from us well before.
well, as I stipulated, my mum's had a letter and that's it, and then when she phones up, no one knows anything on the phone, and you'll have a visit. That's why she's not here today. She's too ill. She's living on an air to come down here.
She's had at least 2 letters from us and about 6 phone calls because we've been repeating the phone calls.
No.
Now, it may be, and this is something that we haven't got up to date, we still think there's other people living in the household.
Well, she has to pay the address, obviously, and she's only got a mobile phone that I have to pay for, but she can't afford.
Are you still on her address?
Am I still on here as well?
Well, the trouble with people,
I don't live there.
I know, but people move out, and the people who have the tenancy don't tell us that people have moved out. So the housing benefit will know, so they'll be hitting you for under occupation charge.
I moved out like 27 years ago, so...
Yeah, but that's the kind of issue we're up against.
So she's a pensioner. Yeah. If she's a pensioner, she is exempt at the minute.
No, because I've actually been told the pensionable age now is 65, which I think is awful, because she's not got...
It's 61 and a half at the moment, but if she's over 61 and a half, bedroom tax won't affect her.
No, I think she's 60 in February, but
So she's only got a short period of time now. You see, what we're looking at is the pension age going up and up and up.
yeah.
So it's always going to be affecting people at some stage. And when the universal credit comes in, if you've got a partner that's younger than you and you're of pension age, you're still going to be got for the bedroom tax. I mean, most of us here are keeping our fingers crossed it will be squashed, because it's not doing you any good, it's not doing the housing associations any good. We're certainly going to see, and I've already seen arrears go up, we're seeing people on the streets, because, even private renters, they can't afford the rent. And there is this knock-on effect that when you can't get private rented, and there's no social housing, where do people go?
Just private, because they want deposits.
The deposit, yeah. You see, that's the other thing. We have had options, take lodgering, get more work, go private, try and downsize with your salary. Most of these options do not work. Even if someone who's on housing benefit got more work, by the time you've actually took that 20 quid a week, if you're lucky enough to get it, and put it back, you've lost it all back to be paying rent, and it doesn't pay the bedroom tax. So that is a silly option. I don't know which one.
It's a reduction in housing benefits first.
You're still actually losing.